All right, hello. I'm doing this a second time since Canvas screwed up the first one since I recorded it through there, but it's all right. You can kind of hear my girlfriend's dog in the background. This one's not going to be probably as funny as I normally try to make it. Man. Okay. Anyway, yeah, just because I'm tired. So pretty much what we're talking about is the functional specification document. Pretty much what this is we're kind of getting a little bit more into the techie side of things. Not too much, but just a little bit. This is like something that you'd hand to the software engineers to kind of get some of that, like what the users actually want for their functionality. So the first thing we're going to do is figure out what the primary user stories and use cases are. So we're going to pick probably the top 10 to 12 roughly user stories that we had in the previous documents on the product requirements. Sorry, I'm shaking my leg. I just happen to do that a lot. And we're going to pretty much rank those from 1 to 12 out of the ones that we choose are best fit. And based on that ranking will be like their priority into the app and what we should focus on. From there, we're going to give informal use case descriptions of this. We're going to pretty much go about the basic course of action for each use case or user story. And again, talk some of the software elements, but we're not going into like the technical detail, like talking about the data structures and whatnot. Then after that, we'll use a flowchart to kind of show the processes of that use case or the user story, provide a legend and everything to make it easy to follow for anybody who's reading this, to demonstrate pretty much what they're going to do. And then after that, we're going to go over quick little summaries of all of our user cases. Each of us will have about 2 roughly in our group to do, while we make the flowcharts for each of those into lucid charts. So this is going to be a pretty long document, but it's going to have pictures, which is nice. The next thing we have to do is the application screen flowchart, which is just a flowchart of like all the screens for the app. In your video, you mentioned the Doki Doki app, which had nice, like very fancy application screens where it showed the actual application screen going from screen to screen. However, we're just going to use the boxes, which was also shown in the example that you gave. Which will show like if we have a loading screen, that'll go into an arrow to the main menu. From the main menu, you can choose the options category. From the options category, you choose any of the options and it'll show like, or not exactly show the screen, but show like what it does in there. And then so on and so forth for all the different branches, and we should number them so that way we know which one's which, and it will be very helpful down the line. And then lastly, there's the wireframe layouts, which we will be providing like very like black and white kind of actual wireframe like type functionality of the app, showing all the different screens that could potentially be as we kind of make it. And again, like we will be using InVision Studio to do that, and we provide a link for that for people to publicly demo it, to that way they could give us feedback, which is number 4, on what was easy to use on the app, what they liked, what they disliked, what they thought was difficult, so that way we could try to use that feedback to really make our app great. Yeah, so that's pretty much the video. Thank you. Hope you enjoyed. Bye-bye.